Modern Warfare 2 has had its official worldwide launch, but understandably, a lot of people are on the fence whether or not to buy this game. Can't say I blame them after the last couple of years of lacking Call of Duty titles. Yes, Cold War and Vanguard, I'm looking at you. People now more than ever want to know if the game is worth the price tag. Do you risk it? But before we look into that, it's worth noting what the price tags for each platform actually are. On PC, you can pick up Modern Warfare 2 for £60 for the standard edition on both Steam and Battle.net. As for the Vault edition, that would set you back £85. For PlayStation, you can get the cross-gen bundle for £70 and the Vault edition for £100 on the store. And finally, for Xbox, the price is the same as PlayStation with the attached screenshot shown here. And you might be able to get a cheeky discount if you hit that thumbs up on this video and subscribe if you're new here. I'm not making any promises though. We'll start with getting the bad points out the way first, and buckle up because there's a fair few. The game is having a lot of stability issues early on. Constant scan and repair for PC players hit me on stream alone more than 10 times in 12 hours yesterday. Playing in parties of anything more than yourself can also cause the game to scan and repair. This is literally the reason I'm playing COD on my own at the moment, which I hate doing, may I add. The game during the lobby screen gets extremely laggy and causes frame drops. Server issues are causing the game to go down for maintenance at times, causing players to be stuck in queues. People are having to reset their licenses on all platforms in some cases to get the Vault Edition perks of what they paid for. This includes the Task Force 141 operator skins, FJX Cinder Weapon Vault and more. There's been reports of console audio continuity issues, particularly on PS4. The user interface is fucking garbage. I mean, like, it's actually ridiculous. To invite someone on your friends list to a game, it seems like a million different steps to get it done. And certain people don't appear online on your friends list when you try to invite them. The gunsmith, rename options, and just overall navigation of the UI is all just a little bit fucked. Not sure what they were thinking when they made it, apart from making it as humanly confusing as possible. As for gameplay, it brings a very, let's say, more traditional COD experience. Now, I love traditional Call of Duty, but I wanted to present this point in case it doesn't fit your viable playstyle. Slide cancelling is gone. They nerfed bunny hopping, so you can't do that anymore. In fact, movement-wise, there isn't really a whole lot. Strafing, I guess, crouch spamming, jump shotting are probably your best bets to outplay someone right now. Sliding is now more of a defensive mechanism and shouldn't be used aggressively. Oh, and the time to kill is fast. And I mean fucking fast. This could really play into the hands of campers and get really annoying if you're trying to play aggressively. The classic minimap is not in the game and red dots do not show on the minimap when shooting, even without a suppressor. You'll need a UAV if you want to see these sentinels. Squad spawns are annoying and sometimes you will get stuck in one area of the map. The perk system still makes absolutely no sense. Not sure why they changed this up in the first place. They did add the red diamond above people's heads now to differentiate enemies, but it's still hard to see them in certain dark areas. The old school prestige system is gone and doesn't seem to be coming back anytime soon. And for whatever reason, they've taken out leaderboards and the combat record. You literally can't see what you're playing for. Your KD, win-loss, nothing. And there's no explanation as to if it's even coming back. That's a big L on Call of Duty's part, if you want my honest opinion. Not to mention the raging SBMM that if you perform even partly well in one game, you'll probably get shafted by a God lobby on the next. Oh, and also that Santa Senna border crossing map. For the love of God, don't play that map. It looks like a cock shape and literally has one lane to push, so if you don't have the middle of the map locked down, you've lost. And that's about it for the bad points, at least in my opinion from day one. Once they hopefully sort stability of the servers and make some changes to the UI, the game will become drastically better. As for the positives, there's a fair few of them. As always, the game offers a ton of game modes on launch with lots of weapons to match. The maps are decent. I wouldn't say amazing, but decent. A huge improvement on Modern Warfare 2019's maps, that's for sure. I'm happy to play every single one of them so far, apart from the cock map. Yep, we're going to call it the cock map from now on. The gunsmith is really detailed, lots of attachments to choose from. The new tuning mechanism is amazing. Camo grind is simplistic and achievable for all players without the jarring challenges of previous titles. Some people are saying it's too easy, but personally I'd rather have it this way than how it was before. The mastery camos look fucking incredible, by the way. Gold, platinum, polyatomic and Orion all look top notch, so well done Infinity Ward for finally having some creativity. There's apparently over 180 base camos in the game, and you don't need stupid things like 100 mountain kills and 100 long shots to achieve them. Most of them are achievable by just playing your normal playstyle, which is a seriously underrated win versus the last few years. Audio's been tuned, footsteps seem to be fine since the full release of the game. I'll report more on this one, I know. Dead Silence is still a field upgrade, but doesn't make a crazy sound now when activated. When the game isn't crashing, I'm finding the server's usually perfect in terms of connecting, hit reg, and zero packet loss. Gunplay feels rewarding yet realistic. Every gun I've used both sound and look good when I'm using them. COD points from your previous accounts are transferred into Modern Warfare 2. I know that's a gimme, but still, it's important to know. The game itself just looks beautiful. Even on low settings, the game is visually stunning. Voice chat is hilarious. I've been hearing the funniest shit in lobbies, and proximity chat for deaths is always a laugh. You've got the ability to toggle between score streaks and kill streaks at just the click of a button, which is nice. The kill streaks themselves are pretty standard, everything you'd expect from a Modern Warfare title. There is a nuke in the game for 30 consecutive kills, which ends the game on impact. And the game comes with an incredible campaign and also has options for co-op missions, which are known as Spec Ops. So all in all, the negatives definitely outweigh the positives at the moment. Once the servers are stabilized and the UI is cleaned up, the favors should swing in the way of the positives. But a lot of the so-called negative stuff I've written down applied to people who've been accustomed to the last 3 or so years of COD. People who prefer quicker movements, slide cancelling, classic prestige, and so on. If that's what you really want from a Call of Duty, then this one probably isn't for you. Sucks to say it, but that's just how it is. If it's a modern take on the traditional COD movement system with nice camos, good gunsmith, and more realism, then you'll most likely enjoy this game. Early rating is about an 8 out of 10 in my opinion, and if you're looking to pick it up, I'd wait a few weeks to see if or how the game improves. It's a lot of money to depart with for anything less than a fully functional game. I'd love to know your rating out of 10 for the game if you've played it or even watched it online so far. What would you improve, or what have you liked the most from what you've seen? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this video. If you've enjoyed the content, please consider subscribing, hitting that thumbs up, and leaving any feedback below. I look forward to seeing you on the next one.